Hi, I'm Felix here at the Coffeehaus offices. A large part of what we do here with our consulting is taking either spaces that already exist and making them better, or dreaming up what we believe to be the perfect bar flow for that space. Some people have arranged some bar flow setups for me to take a look at. I'm going to approach them the same way that I would approach a consulting client, figuring out the best way to either change their setup to make it make more sense, or just tear it down all the way and build back up. First one here is, I believe, Animal Crossing. Yeah, I've not played the new one, but I played the original a lot. And this appears to be a cafe. First glance, I'm a little confused. I see like what appears to be a coffee siphon. Oh, yes, okay. So yeah, coffee siphon setup. Some nice four tops. This appears to be a siphon-based coffee program. For people who aren't familiar, siphons are like an immersion-based brewing method. They're really popular in Japan, so it's not super surprising that it would be a prominent fixture in a game that is made in Japan. First thing that I'm noticing here that is just doesn't make any sense to me. So right here, there's a grinder that I'm assuming is grinding all of the coffee for service, but it is on a high shelf and facing a direction that is very nonsensical. Simple solutions would be to just take this here, simply just move it down. Get a nice little level playing field. Most places in the United States require that equipment is at a certain height to meet ADA standards. I'm not sure how it works in Animal Crossing municipal law. Things that I would look for, in a space that I'm consulting for. You see here the POS system is assumably right near where the customers are walking in. Person is going to take care of their order, and then the flow of that order from taken to being made to being delivered is pretty seamless. You start here, move over here, pass, drop the drink off, assumably at a table or at the counter right there. Definitely a very simple setup, just doing one brewing method. Most cafes will have at least more than one. Looks like they do have a scale, which is great. You want to have a scale. That's how you know when things are being measured correctly. You can have your recipes really dialed in. Oh, that's cute. Design is very nice in general. I mean, I think honestly, there isn't that many notes. It's a very simple coffee program, so it's kind of hard to mess that up. It's really when stuff like mixed drinks, espresso drinks and stuff like that come into play that where everything is and how everything's done is a lot more important. So I'd say altogether, not a lot of changes that need to be made. The coffee program seems concise. They're using scales. Doesn't look like there's any milk, which I always think is a nice way to elevate, what is the most important part of your business, your coffee. I mean, I think I'll have to knock a point out for the grinder making no sense. And probably another point just for its simplicity, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's easier to get right. That being said though, fictional Animal Crossing cafe gets a 8 out of 10 for sure. There's really not that much that I would need to do. If this was someone who was coming to me from a client perspective, I wouldn't have to really do much work as far as how the space was concerned. We would just be moving on to focusing on recipes, how they run their business, everything like that. We're going to be doing a little series where we look at all of these things, both for fictional and non-fictional setups, do notes and things like that. Any suggestions you have for, an iconic cafe from fiction or just your local one, feel free to let us know. Take care.